time to play Kingmaker, everybody.
Oh, no, not again.
Me.
That's right. I'm here to force you to play a tabletop RPG game where we get to look at grids and hexagons. And we recently found a guy. You're stuck here. Here's a ball and chain. Fuck you. Yeah, you get to stay here.
I didn't realize when Zoran asked me if I wanted to play a game, it was like, hey, do you want to play? It wasn't, hey, you want to play tabletop? It was more like, let's play a game.
Yeah, exactly. I've been here for
Hi,
a week.
Jigsaw.
Take this choice. These are the
I've been
chances of your survival.
Listeners, I've been here since last week. Soren hasn't let me out.
Yeah.
I have been fed 2 crackers and a glass of water every day, and that's about it. He's just keeping me
Soren's
here.
giving you 2 crackers?
What the
There
fuck?
she goes.
At least your crackers had weevils. You had protein.
That's because I'm Soren's favorite.
I give you the special cockroaches.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hi, everybody. We're here to play Kingmaker again.
Oh, hello. Hey.
And what happened last time on the amazing days of Kingmaker? Our party left with the remnants of all of those bandits we brutally murdered. We had a couple of them that we kept alive. I think some of
The B
Brandon's.
team.
Yeah, like B relatives or so. We brought them back to Oleg's trading post where we saw that was recently reinforced by a couple troops with Keston Geren. Now, what was his deal? And he had like a shindig or something with a lady. Did we all find out the rumor for it? Yeah.
Yeah, he was,
Yeah, something was wrong with him.
Had a little tryst
Speaking of
with
having
a lowly seamstress.
A weaver's
having-
daughter.
Speaking of slurping things up, the entire
weaver's daughter.
party had a delicious
what?
turnip soup together after we brought all of, or was it, no, radish soup. Was it moon radishes? Moon radishes.
Yeah,
it was
moon
moon
radish.
radishes.
Yeah, with the
Radish
moon
sounds
radish.
right.
And after accepting various quests and being forced upon us, also by Oleg himself, going, I don't want to trouble you, but I'm going to trouble you. You know, we collected a whole bunch of quests and we decided one of them that we're going to go pursue was find a bunch of kobolds that were causing some trouble in the lands. On our way there, we came across practically a fungal minefield that nearly killed Vinky. After spending a long time on that and going through the jagged landscape, we also found ourselves a gold mine. After marking it down, we now return to our adventurers after this discovery.
All right, who wants to roll for initiative to kill your comrades first to seize the gold mine for
Remember,
yourself?
Pepin, no survivors, no witnesses to our new goal.
Wait a minute. Hey, hold on.
Who exactly did find the gold mine? I forget.
Geren.
Garen.
Garen, because Garen critically failed and took
Oh,
you to the
no.
wrong
Garen
act.
brought gold up, and
Oh, no.
found out.
When you critically fail into a gold mine.
Yeah,
I think it's technically Lala's gold mine because you guys thought it was fool's gold.
that's true.
Yeah.
Lala did eat it to confirm its metallurgical
That's
properties.
right. That's right.
You know, it was kind of prophetic because like I crit failed and then it was like, oh, but we crit failed into a good thing. And then we had raccoons the other day and it was like, oh, you crit failed. You might lose all your money. And it's like, oh, well, I crit failed into it actually not being that bad. I'm starting to see a trend here.
That's right.
He keep
Keep
tripping into
fucking up.
success.
Is it really a critical
Alright.
fail if you keep succeeding all the time?
I keep failing upwards. I can't stop.
Do you guys hear when I bite into a Cheeto? Can you hear that?
I don't know, bite into it harder.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I
definitely.
can hear that.
Yeah.
Okay.
absolutely.
Crunch.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should.
Hey,
You should do that
podcast
ever
listeners, tell us on a scale of 1 to 10 how much you love hearing mouth noises and food eating noises.
Oh, that's awful.
Froggy, you should
no,
do
see.
that. You should do that when
There's
you
people
sneak
who
up
pay
and
good
shank
money for
someone.
that.
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
you're
we're on the
actually
wrong platform for that.
no. See, you're actually just getting tabletop RPG ASMR. Like somebody crinkle a chip bag, Froggy take a bite. You know,
Yeah.
somebody crack open a
I got
soda.
baby wipes from Kiwi. I could do this.
I could hold.
Yeah,
I could hold
there you
little
go.
Burrow.
Look, podcast listeners, it's like you're at the table with
It's like
us.
you're here.
Here at Narrative Declaration, we tried to provide you the most immersive tabletop RPG experience of any group out there. We're so appreciative for your support.
You're welcome.
That's right.
Basically, you're just gonna hear just rolling of dice on like a felt little dice train. It's like natural 20.
We should do that.
Someone's gonna
It's gonna
sit there
fall
and go,
apart
"Oh, I love
immediately.
It's like to see this once an episode, and I'm using it early. I'm reining us in. All right.
Wow.
So
The bit's gonna fall apart immediately
play-
because we're all too loud for our own good.
It's true. It's like it lasts all of 5 minutes.
I'm
if
just
that.
saying, April Fool's episode, tabletop ASMR.
Oh my god.
yeah, we did have that whole entire thing last one of King Finder, so now it's finally coming. It's now finally ending. But we did find the gold mine, or so. We'll mark that down, I suppose.
That's right.
Not tell the bandits, and I think we're heading
we-
our way
yeah,
still to the kobolds at this point.
To violently throw myself in character here, as you can tell by my nasally, I'm gonna cough. Nasally. I muted.
I just imagined Vinky like with the confused toddler face where they're just like, they got like the snot running down their nose and they they don't know what to do with anything. And that's Vinky is like, I'm gonna cough.
He's just holding a sneeze for like 5 minutes. Yeah.
What do I do?
Geren, I'm in character now. Geren, this is an incredible find. Can you hide this?
Can I hide it?
Yeah, this cave entrance.
Like the crevice?
Yeah.
We could put spikes at the bottom.
No, too far.
Then anyone
mean-
who finds it, we won't have to worry about.
I mean, can I roll a survival check to try and conceal the entrance to said gold mine? Where did my foundry go? Did I accidentally close it when I was closing out windows? I think I did.
Cab really understood the bit from the start where they were surprised we were playing Kingmaker. They weren't even ready.
I had it open. I think I was closing out windows.
No, they had it open, but like, yeah, we're method acting. So you had to like quickly close everything.
Huh.
Anyway, back to you, Thurston. Yeah, what kind of like can I assist Geren with like a survival check to cover and hide this cave?
Well, survival and/or stealth would be appropriate here. Even though conceal an object is like a small object, I'll be like, I don't know. You could like use stealth theoretically to be like,
illusion.
I hide this gold mine.
Can I argue crafting if we're getting freestyle with it?
Ooh, that's a
I
good one.
mean,
Yeah.
Survival involves.
Yes, survival's fine.
camouflage.
Survival's
Okay.
fine. Survival, stealth.
I thought you were like,
crafting.
survival, like survival to conceal a gold mine out in the wilderness.
No,
Are you
no.
crazy? I'm like,
No. I'm giving you other options.
Yeah, I'm gonna aid
Yeah.
you with crafting. That's what's going on here.
Oh man, can like the crafting check literally be Vinky makes like a no trespassor sign? Just puts it fucking down.
I have a wonderful idea.
What's your idea?
Let us create fake versions of the explosive moss and put it all around the opening.
That's not a bad idea.
It's like, how am I supposed to make the fake moss without the real
With
moss?
your magic.
I can't just.
Yeah, wizard.
Binky-
Do some
Binky
magic,
turns-
little boy.
He turns bodily to look at Lala with both arms raised, palms to the sky, and just like flexes and unclenches his fingers. He goes, I can't just. You don't just. I don't.
Could you
What
make
do you
them in your
mean?
lab?
In my lab. Where did I get a lab?
Points at his backpack with his alchemical kit.
Oh. Yeah,
The lab.
probably.
so I got a 20 on my survival check.
I only got a 13 on my crafting check, so I spent all that time trying to create weird fake fungus, and it just doesn't work.
Can I help out by using a stealth or a thievery to like maneuver the fucking rocks around to make it look like the hole is smaller than it actually is.
Stealth is fine here. Conceal the object.
Money, 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 money.
Oh my
Money,
god.
money.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
nice.
You absolutely do it. You absolutely do it.
Also, the next time you have to cough, Vinky, can you do it into one of my mouths?
I'm in character. What?
I want to taste what it feels like.
Vicky lifts a finger and hesitates.
Geren is like over there. He's like putting like brush and like moving rocks around to like cover up the crevice and everything like that. And he like puts a rock down, stands up, bodily turns around to face the Lalaoopsie and puts both his hands on his hips like, what the fuck?
She starts like jerkily moving her upper body forward and back like the way that somebody would if they were having a coughing fit, except she's not coughing because she can't cough.
I can't cough. I can't cough. I want to taste it.
Vicky will bend down and pick a fistful of grass. Eat this.
Does Vinky have hay fever?
Eat this.
Eat it. What? Eat it.
Takes
it.
the grass and puts it in one of her fly traps.
Kind of like that.
I don't get it.
That's what it tastes like.
This is just grass.
It's not that interesting, is it?
No.
Well,
But I can taste grass. You
Yeah,
could have used your magic to make it taste like...
I don't need to. It just tastes like that. I swear. So
Just
you don't
really
need to
wanna
ask
just-
anyone.
I just want you to fucking pepper spray her in the mouth. Like,
Vinky's trying to convince her that this is a very mundane thing and she should never ask anyone of this again.
come,
And Vicky
learn
is
how
lying.
to cough on the road. I think we are done here. Fell will cloak and get to the horses.
Well, we're leaving. Sorry, guess we can't keep talking about this.
Oh,
Hurries off.
oh.
Oh, like Lalaoopsie gets
Arms.
left.
You're doing
Confu-
that like I don't-
Confused toddler.
You're doing that like I don't know, like chibi Lalafell like run of like arms out like
Yeah.
As like Vinky approaches like the horses and stuff, Arasne's gonna be like, "So what was that about? What was she talking to you about?"
Don't bring it up ever again.
Oh.
No.
Oh, was that bad, huh?
Next,
All right.
if I had a silver piece for every time someone has asked me to cough in their mouth, I would have two. It's weird that it's happened twice. It's not that much money.
Did the second time just happen?
Yeah.
All right. Good to know. Great.
Why is it always me? Why
don't-
doesn't she ask? Why does she ask? Like
I
you
don't know.
or Bushty? It's always me.
You're the same height.
It's probably right.
in a weird way.
It's that you're the first person she sees. It's easy.
We don't exist because we're taller.
It's pretty good. Bell rides off.
Yeah.
Into the sunset, never to be seen again.
He has left the campaign.
So was that was a move reconnoiter actually, right? We're like, or was that just a move action, Mr. GM?
Well, so you're looking to move which direction now?
So I'm asking how many more turns we have today. Like, are we supposed to rest?
Well,
now, or
so
do we have
you
action?
reconnoitered and found the gold mine. So you moved and reconnoitered. So now it's
yes.
rest. Now it's
Yeah,
rest time.
We're actually snoozing here near the gold mine.
Yeah.
And then we're moving.
Yeah. You are probably spending like your day.
Okay. Yeah, no
Um,
problem.
Yeah.
All right, we'll set up a quick camp, and then in the morning, Fell rides off.
Yeah.
That's when that happens. Just confirming our timeline. Okay. I mean, I propose we jump straight to that unless you would like to ambush us in the night by our gold mine.
Yeah, only thing I have to do is treat wounds for everybody, but I think at that point we could just roll a bunch and get everyone healed.
Yeah.
I think I'm good actually. I might have been
I would
blown up.
I would never ambush you in your gold mine.
Never.
Dice, but I think I might be hallucinating. Did you hear
That's
that?
fine. That's fine.
Okay, never
It's
mind.
weird. I feel like I heard dice rolling. I don't.
That's fine. That's fine.
I would also hear dice rolling, but I only hear my cat snoring very loudly instead.
Good baby.
He is
Yeah.
out.
What a good
We're
lad.
going south. We're heading towards the Kobold Caves. I think what's southeast.
Yeah,
of us, I
which
believe.
you were kind of given the area was like around here. So you have some options. You could go to the hex you intended to go and kind of continue swooping around, or now you could just kind of cut through the plains here.
I vote we cut through the plains.
Yeah, we're hitting the river water anyway, because that will potentially get us to the worm. So
Oh yeah.
The worm, the dragonkin.
Worm is the, okay.
Worm is the word.
Worm is the. All right. So with that, the next day comes. Calendar keeper. I believe this is now toil day, the 12th of Fairest.
You are correct, GM. You are correct.
Very good. Manicus, give yourself a damn hero point for that.
No, good show. Good show.
Oh my, don't say good show. Don't say good show.
I feel like there's a story here.
I'm
Keep
sorry.
good notes.
All I think of is beepers whenever I hear good show now.
Oh, we can't reference our actual VTuber friends in this pre-recorded
That's from
system.
Delicious.
No,
No.
that's dope-alicious.
That's
rocks
awesome.
fall
sauce.
on Vinky. I'm playing beepers in my next character.
I want Vinky.
No.
I want Vinky to turn around and unironically say, "That's awesome sauce."
Oh my god.
So after getting a brain hemorrhage without me having a brain in my skull, I assume we arrive at the hex.
Yeah. So all right. So at this point, you carry on into the open. The weather at this point is continuing to have a bit of a light drizzle. So there's a bit of precipitation. And as you continue on, were you going to reconnoiter in this?
I think we should, because we have a couple objectives that could be here or in like the approximate area, right?
Yeah.
So I think we'll spend our second action to reconnoiter. That's a funny
Absolutely.
word. I'm never gonna get used to it.
Reconnoiter. All right.
Reconnoiter.
So
It's a funny word.
I'm just gonna call it recon.
recon. Yeah, well, I mean, that's the point.
what it's short for.
Is
It
it
is, it
actually?
is.
Is that the long form of recon?
I
Yeah,
thought it was reconnaissance.
yeah,
mean,
it's the
reconnaissance,
same word
reconnoiter,
origin.
Wait,
What the hell?
reconnaissance is reconnoitering?
It's the same word origin.
What the fuck?
Save me. What's in this tile?
All right. 1 sec. I'm just moving you back because
No!
editing these tiles requires.
Back to the gold mine. We
Oh.
can't escape.
Yeah, your gold mine is gone forever.
We keep showing up at the gold mine. We have so much money, but we've run out of rations.
Come, friends, we must Scrooge McDuck this mine. Die.
What?
Here, Scrooge McDuck your money, just like dive into it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Put your hands together and do a little swimmer's dive into a pile of gold.
But knowing
Ouch.
us as VTubers, we only have like a kiddie bowl with.
Oh no. I was just confused because you did it in the Fell voice.
We just have a ball pit of money.
No.
I'm leaving.
All right. So, as you begin reconnoitering the plains here, something becomes very apparent. The graying hulk of 100-foot tall sycamore tree is visible for miles around.
That's so freaking cool.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So
This is
weird we
like-
missed this.
Like, this is the thing that you kind of see as you are now reconnoitering in this area. It's you. That's why you don't even have to make checks. You enter this fucking area and you find it. Like, literally, as soon as you enter the edge of this hex, you see this thing.
Beautiful.
That's a big dream.
That seems like a good place to start up a community.
And we've been in the plains for like several days now. Garen's like, finally a tree.
Oh my god.
As they're riding along, Fell will
Finally.
turn to Buchtvana and go, Buchtvana, do you know anything about that tree? Any tales or origins of it?
She already like expressed her opinion that this would be a great place to place a community. But hey, Thurston, using my sheeting powers, what is I will use diverse lore to roll lore esoteric with a -2 penalty on anything.
Yeah.
Thurston, I got a 17. What is this?
Oh, this seems like some Fey bullshit is what this seems.
Damn straight.
Sorry.
But that's great.
Like this is something where you know that like you would at this point know that this is like something that would need some kind of probable like protection for it to be in, like, it's not like in a great state, like it's still like a graying hulk of a tree, but it's still standing. It hasn't burned down. Like,
it's not infested with parasites or anything.
well, not that you know, you haven't got close to it yet. Like, you're seeing it off in the distance, right? Like, this is something you definitely want to explore. But even if it is, like, it could be infested with like Fey type stuff, because that would make a lot of sense for something like this.
Is it like from the angle of a tree, like just from the angle of a tree? Does it look healthy, or does it look like crooked and bad?
It looks like its roots go deep, and it's fairly like firm in its current state. But even with that, it's still like there could be some. There could be some problems with it. Like it could have some issues upon closer inspection.
Last question, just to make sure that we get the visual right. Are the leaves on this massive 100 feet tall tree huge, or are they a bunch of small leaves?
There's not really many leaves on them. Like, most of this tree, like, it's just the husk of this.
Yeah, but it's spring. It's understandable. Winter was recent. Like where the River Kingdom's winter is a harsh winter, so it's understandable that there are no leaves on it. Buchtvana will say a very quick prayer to Magd, the Fey deity of fate, as that's the one deity she prays to. Or at least she prays to them every day. She prays to a fucking deity who actually, benefits for luck and whatever if she would need it. But she then looks at Fell and mentions, this is by all means something unnatural. You could probably guess that, but depending on where we are, this is a mark of Fey magic. No question about it. Do not know the health situation of it. This
tenses up.
This may be dangerous if we go too close to it, but it should be able to give us enough shade, and it is a great mark. It's a great milestone. You will know where you are based on this. It's a great landmark.
Geren, as he's like sitting in the saddle of his horse, like he like grunts and then he motions towards the Lalaoopsie. He's like, "You think we should go look at it?"
I think if Fae lived there, they would appreciate a small dance before their tree.
I would vote avoiding it entirely.
I also vote for this.
I do not
I also
trust
vote.
the Fae.
Geren like motions to himself and Lala's like, "We can just go look at it if you want." Like,
I wouldn't like to trust any expedition towards it, especially with only yourselves.
Only one of us. Wait, neither of us have lips. Someone with lips must come with us. How will we kiss the fallen leaves on the ground with no lips? One of us must kiss the leaves, kiss the leaves.
I pray to a Fey goddess. I could follow.
Kiss the leaves, kiss the leaves.
I think he's kind of playing a backseat on this one and listening. This like trees and stuff is not exactly his area of expertise. But he will chime in at this point and say, I mean, we can't rule out that any of our other priorities might be in the area. So if the group needs a tiebreaker on this, then I'm okay to approach. But you know, that's not new. I evidently like to walk into every little mess.
Well, it's good to know what's there, especially if these are lands that are going to be occupied.
Fell shrugs and goes, fine, we'll look at the tree. And he
Cautious.
Defeated, he'll begin to trot over towards the tree. But he'll be like, Rob, you need to be careful. We don't know what these will be up to. We don't know if they're trustworthy.
It would be unwise to enter a Fae's home without invitation.
We're not gonna go in, right?
Of course not. I wouldn't. But it would if it's empty. If no one's there, this would make a great, as said, like place to settle, like a settlement. Everyone knows where you are.
I'll follow your lead, I think.
She begins writing.
Arasne looks very uncomfortable at the realization they are approaching the tree.
The ominous tree grows larger as you approach with each step.
No!
The headless man approaches the large, tangled tree.
Where have I seen this before?
No, like Geren approaches it, but he makes sure he's got, like Lala and I guess Bushti in tow. But he's very cautious. He doesn't seem shaken by the fact there's Fae afoot, or possibly Fae afoot, but like he's showing an ounce of caution.
Those three up front, the three skeptics behind them, we approach.
Lala frolics the whole way.
You're on a
We're
horse,
going
I
in
think.
the tree. We're going in the
Frolics
tree.
on top of the horse.
Oh my goodness.
Dang!
I like Brandon's like, we're gonna keep the horses here at the base of the
Oh
tree.
God, Brandon! I forgot.
Brandon doesn't get a say in this.
You've been.
That's right. We don't want to go to that tree.
All right. Well, you just take care of the horses, and we'll be back. Brandon, I have a very special assignment for you while we're gone.
We'll stay.
We need to decide if we're going to go mildly southwest or mildly south right. Don't like scout or do anything dangerous. Just choose. Okay, bye.
Okay.
Can
And like there's very clearly like the council of bees forms, and there's like very much like pointing and debating. Oh, if we go southeast, that's more east than south, and I don't like that math.
Vinky whispers enrichment and then turns and walks and catches up with the group.
So, as we draw closer to the tree, can I roll a survival check, Thurston, to see if there's like any signs of occupation around it, any tracks, anything that's out of the
Give
ordinary?
me a perception check, Garen.
I got a total of a 20.
All right. You find what is very clearly at the base of this immense grade sycamore tree a root-lined shaft that drops 10 or so feet down from the light you have.
So Garen will like as he's looking around, I'm guessing like in the grass of the plains and the area around this tree, like he'll crouch down for a second and he'll like run his hand, like run a gauntleted hand along the lip of the shaft, and he'll motion to the others and be like, looks like there's an entrance here.
Do not try to enter. In any case, there once again may be Fae around.
It's
You
not
don't
worth the
want-
risk.
Yes.
I'm gonna change my exploratory action to like seeking in an AoE around us to make sure we're not being like snuck up on.
I want to try to look for any marking, like any Fey marking or such thing.
Yeah, sure. You can also give me a perception check.
Oh, 10 out of 10. Roll a 3 for a total of 9. I wish to use my daily hero point.
Okay, you may use your hero point, yeah?
That's my daily hero point.
I got a 19.
Yes, delicious.
Oh, that's much better. I got a 19.
Oh, two
Yeah,
19s.
so both of you kind of like, there's probably the scene of Geren looking down this hole, and then the two, like, Bushti's head and Vinky's head come in from the sides, like, and we're in the POV of from the hole looking up as the three heads are staring down at so you can tell that this is a natural, this is a natural entrance of sorts, but it definitely has some signs of movement through here. There's tracks of some kind, but as you're looking in, you can tell that this is some kind of like hidden entrance by creatures who must be small in size.
Like how small in fucking comparison? Like
all right, so if we were to use, let's say,
We're talking like feral Vinky or like an angry badger.
well, if we were to
What's
use
the difference?
If we were to use the Pathfinder scaling of sizes, these would be small creatures, so like child-sized.
Are there any leaves from the tree on the ground that can be found that aren't like dead and nasty?
Oh yeah, there's a couple. Like there's other smaller plants growing around it too.
I'd like to collect enough leaves to visit each person with lips and hand them a leaf. Like ceremoniously.
Okay.
Yeah. Ceremoniously, she goes around and individually hands a leaf to each person.
100% takes the leaf. This is talisman of protection.
Yeah. And she she taps where her mouth would be if she were more humanoid than she is. Gotta kiss the leaf. Gotta kiss the leaf.
Bushti
Arasne's
kisses
been
the
giving
leaf.
her a leaf, hasn't she?
Yeah.
Arasne will
everybody
look at
gets
the
the
leaf slowly and kiss it because she doesn't want to deal with the Fae bullshit.
Lala does the running man. She's so overwhelmed with excitement.
Like, so like Garen will like kind of like elbow Bushti and it's like, so do we have like a verdict from your knowledge? Should we leave an offering? I've dealt with Fae, but not that much.
I would say this: we should not try to have a very specific kind of gift, but we should leave one. We have come to someone's house without anything. If there's just, a bunch of like big moles or ants or something living in this tree, it's better to leave something than leave nothing in case there are Fae.
Thurston.
Yes.
Not buying the Fae thing. Like Vinky's on board, but we're seeing these little claw marks of like children-sized things. And one of the things we're looking for is a kobold lair. That was one of the quests we left with.
Yes.
And I've encountered kobolds within the last like 5 days. Is there any further check I can make off of that hypothesis to try and confirm maybe we're dealing with kobolds instead of Fae here? Just to pursue a different lead.
One option might be to like give me some kind of nature check.
Sure. I'm happy to do that.
Yeah, just to sort of see the tracks here.
Vinky's talking quietly. He doesn't want to talk over Bushti, but like, we'll be like mumbling the hypothesis as they take a look.
Okay.
A little bit closer. Here's my nature roll. Is it 10? It's not fat. I'm not huge at it.
It's tough. Like they're small creatures. Kobolds are small. It could be kobolds. You're not really a tracker. Like,
Yeah.
Now, Thurston, since we have achieved some more knowledge on the fact, now we have prints and actually some markings of these creatures. Can I use lore esoteric for what its actual purpose is and do a monster lore?
Yeah, you can.
Nice.
Absolutely.
I rolled a 17 for a total of 25.
Oh man, these are mitflits. These are gremlins.
Holy
You're dealing with a
shit.
gremlin infested tree.
When Bushti realizes this, she snaps her fingers towards Vinky as soon as she can. Give me your trash.
So just so you're aware, like what you know about mitflits is that they are self-loathing and pitiful coward gremlins, easily bullied into servitude by other creatures or even slightly more powerful mitflits. They have a natural animal empathy with vermin, so they tend to create strong bonds with spiders and other small vermin that are their allies. So you'll often see them riding giant spiders and stuff because they see vermin as the only creatures that are willing to accept them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Vinky will step back from the hole and hand Bushti the junky sulfurous remnants of their attempt to make poisonous fungus that looked like poisonous fungus earlier.
Yeah. She then looks down at Lala and goes, gather as much trash as you can find. The Fae that we are meeting here, they do not consider shiny, nice things to be nice. They like dirty, trashy things.
Lala pulls out 2 giant porcupine quills that she was keeping in her roots and just holds them out.
We're dealing with sad Fae. I look down the hall. I'm just like, where are you?
So sorry.
Serenade them! Serenade them!
It's like, yep, nope, yeah, they're sad.
If we come bearing trash, but we do not give it to them right away, that may be cause for them to desire the trash, and thus we can barley with them to some
That
extent.
makes sense.
Mm.
Is this trash?
And Lalaoopsie is going to pull out an unusual object, of which I
Whoa.
do not know what it looks like or is.
Yes.
Oh no.
What is it?
I took it off of the awful gnome.
You stole this from Tartuccio?
Yes.
Can I have it?
Yes.
What is it?
She frolics over and extends it in both hands like it's a ceremonial offering. Same with the leaf, exact same posture, just whoa.
Love how the Lalaoopsie just frolics everywhere. It's just
It's one of her edicts.
Oh,
true.
I love her.
what a creature.
Don't
Vinky will
bash her
accept-
religion.
I've dragged it over to
object.
Vinky's.
I
sheet.
literally said I liked it. What are you talking about?
Don't bully, huh? Oh, bash it.
You know what? It pushes you down the hole.
Ah!
Oh no! Oh no, we're RP pushing people now. Oh no!
The cat scream
Okay.
with the perfect cut.
Vinky takes a 5-second look at it and goes, it's gonna take me a little bit to figure out what this thing is, of which I cannot even begin to describe its shape to you. It is so unusual of an object.
The nature of the object is indeed unclear.
I hate the both of you so much.
I'm also gonna take.
I
these
love
giant,
this game. I'm having so much fun.
I'm gonna take these giant porcupine quills I've been carrying around out of my pockets. There we go.
I don't see how Polar stands living in a house with the both of you in it.
Jesus.
Vinky will stay away from the hole and say, I don't know anything about what you're talking about, Bushti, so I'm just gonna keep my distance and follow your lead on this one. I don't know
Do you
if we
have
should,
soap?
yeah.
Bring it
Kind of
out
a
in case
rude
they start
question.
attacking you.
Oh,
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, bring out the soap in case they start attacking you.
I forgot about this, but this is from back at the manor. I have soap in brackets Irish Spring still.
That's right. You have the legendary Irish
You
Spring.
have the legendary Irish Spring.
I draw my bar. Vicky draws his bar of Irish Spring in defense, like it's a holy symbol, and
Yeah.
mine's his business. That's his
100%.
This is how he,
fucking percent.
next archetype he picks. Fucking right out of the gate, cleric. Cleric of the Irish Spring. Also known as Catholic.
Oh my god.
No, but Bushti will take one of her little pouches. I will remove that. I will remove one of my rations. And then I will use one of my rations. And then I will take some of the trash that we have here. And then I will use my rope. My 50 feet of rope. And
Okay.
I will slowly haul it down this.
Yeah,
This
give them
act-
a little gift package.
Yeah, a little gift bag. Not all of the trash,
Do
obviously.
you put a note on it?
I mean, yeah. She writes on it in shock. She goes, "Trade?" ? And then she sends it, like, slowly hauls it down. I'm fishing for gremlins.
You are.
Oh my god, you are.
So okay, so do you want to give me a fishing lore check while Vinky spends some time identifying?
Oh, this is gonna take me a hot minute. I think this is a 10-minute check.
Yeah. Well, I also assume that like you could be doing this while Bushti is assembling this.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah. Like,
But I'll roll esoteric, if anything, with a -2, if you are okay with that.
I'm just losing my mind because just Lala hands over this thing and then Vinky just hyper fixates on it for 10 minutes straight, just staring at it
Yeah.
intensely.
Yeah.
just like I just also imagine you just stare at it like with one eye for like 10 minutes, and then there's just a got it, like looks up, just yep, got it.
Yep. Those are his car keys. Like.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
All right, roll the check, please.
I don't actually know what it is. I don't know if this is an alchemy check or a magic check.
So
rolled a
I
14.
posted a thing. If you go up, there should be
going
like
up.
unusual object and then identify,
there
and
it
it
is.
should give you some options so you can pick the one that's appropriate.
Here you go. 21.
A success.
A success.
Nice.
All right. I'm gonna identify the item.
Oh hell yeah.
I've identified the item.
No fucking way, dude.
Yes.
What is it, please?
You just pocket it, or are you just like, this is mine now?
So like, should I update this to the updated version of the spell? Like, this is an old spell. What are your thoughts?
I mean, yeah, it's fair. Like, they operate the same way, so
Yeah, they're basically the same. Okay, so the item that we have been avoiding describing because it just said unusual object has been a stick this whole time, which makes this even funnier.
wait for it.
Vicky says, "Oh, it's a wand.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's an arcane wand.
Guess what?
It's an arcane wand of."
Stole his wand.
That's right. Yet more force barrage. This is like my favorite spell. Now I have more force, or someone else.
Tartucci must miss that.
Did you give him a nickname already? Oh, you just
Tartari.
forgot his name.
Yeah,
Tartuccio.
Tarchu.
Did she just crumple it on herself?
Just wilts a little bit. Tartuccio, yeah.
Takes too much effort to say.
Meanwhile, by the hole, Geren and Buchtvana are sitting in like plastic lawn chairs with the fishing rods out and like the cap where Mifits fear me on it, and we're cracking open beers and we're talking up. Yup.
There's like a little shake. You pull it up. You look. There's a centipede on it. Nope, not that one.
My name is Geren the Hewn. I deal in forest and forest accessories.
Jesus.
Logging and logging accessories.
Yeah.
When will
I
the
want that
next
fan art
time?
piece. I want that like the alley picture of the party. Yup.
That salad ain't right.
Well, I look like I know what a sailboat is.
Oh my
Enemy
god.
gets a surprise round. Whoa!
Oh my god.
The Lalaoopsie turns around. Dead.
Oh my god.
Help.
Maybe they're asleep. Maybe they only wake up at night.
Possibly. They could also be outside. Mites are scavengers, if anything. And I'm not going to lie here. They seem to have a good way to speak with small verminous creatures, like, for example, spiders and centipedes and stuff like that. Which means that they could have eaten the mites. Miflits are like that.
Arasne slowly looks into her vase. Would they, like, talk with frogs, maybe?
Thurston, can I roll? Can I roll a single lore on the fact that some spiders do actually have frogs as pet?
I'll allow it.
Nice, nice beast lore. Here we go. Woohoo! 5 for a total of 13.
It's very rare. Like you're like,
Yeah.
nah. This is probably not the froggy type people.
Ah.
That seems to perhaps not be the case. If anything, maybe the spiders would be uneasy to see a frog.
Alright, that's fair enough. And she'll look into her vase again. She's like, sorry, Froderick, we'll get you more friends later.
I'm sorry.
He'll survive.
Do you know any of the Fey tongues?
I know enough, but I will be honest, I would like to keep my distance for the most part.
Understandable. It would be nice if we had a call. Like just a single come out or like hail.
Vinky looks up and says, sorry, I was really transfixed on this stick. I speak Fey?
I also speak Fey.
Do you speak the other tongues as well?
I speak Elven, Halfling, Ekril. What I ask?
I don't know which one that is.
Yep.
It would be very kind if you could send a hail down the hole.
All yours, Lala, really.
Yeah, this seems like your expertise, Lala.
Okay.
She goes to the hole and just goes,
I've seen her get loud. I know she's capable.
She goes to the hole. She gets down on her hands and knees, turns her head sideways so one of the Venus flytrap mouths is pointed.
I should
down
point
the
out,
hole.
like, you can climb in this hole. This hole is climbable by all of you.
She's
so-
not going in that hole. She's
No,
not
I don't
going
think
in
anyone
that-
wants to go in.
But what if you did?
Okay.
Hello.
No, louder.
Hello.
Give me a
No, like,
perception
scream.
check.
Hello.
Give me a perception check, Lala.
Hello. Oh.
Roll me the dice, Lala.
Oh.
She did.
She rolled.
There we go.
What'd you roll?
She's faking an echo.
What did you roll?
Oh, 17, sorry.
Hello. Oh,
Okay, you hear. You hear, and there is a sniffling, like.
hello.
Oh my god, he's hungover.
Oh.
I need you to understand that after you did that, my cat just made the loudest snort. You did this.
Hello.
We're passing by your tree and have brought you trinkets.
What are you speaking in?
Faye.
Okay.
So everyone else here is like,
Do any of you speak Undercommon, also known as Sackfroth?
No.
nope.
No.
Excellent. Cool.
What are you saying?
Still in Faye.
What?
I think she's communicating with something.
What are you saying? You don't have to whine.
And you hear it get like further.
You don't
It's
have
always
to.
hard.
It ran away.
What? So like there was a thing in there? Is that what we're confirming?
Yeah, she switches back to common.
It ran away. It was crying.
I don't know if that was crying or something that just sounded like crying. I didn't understand anything it was saying. That wasn't Faye.
If it was Faye, it's got a very heavy lisp.
Arasne just lets out a wheeze and crumples a little bit. You got her to laugh.
You did good, Lala, and then she like pours liquid on Lala as a
She
treat.
ruffles her foliage in victory. She rustles and ruffles.
Okay. All right. We don't need to.
Garen slaps his thighs and he stands up and he's like, well,
I'm
It's
inclined
done.
to agree.
The one bit that we should consider is that gremlins collect things.
Yeah.
Then they'll stop crying when they see that we left them something.
That is correct. If anything, they will probably see it as us leaving something for them. Worst case scenario, they consider it to just be trash they found. But we are in no bad terms. This was a successful interaction with the Fae.
I
Alright.
agree.
I was hoping that perhaps we could learn something from them since they collect things. Maybe we could have found like an old map or something like that.
Garen like stretches like, well, nobody died and nobody's cursed. That's a win.
That's a win.
Is there?
Oh, they're back.
Lala sticks her head back in the hole, goes back to speaking Fae.
Hello?
This is coming in
Oh.
common now. Who is there?
Oh.
We are.
She's still speaking in Fae.
You gotta switch languages, Lal. I don't think
I
they
do
speak that
not
way.
understand your strange, fanciful tongue.
Her head spins around so the other mouth is facing the hole and she speaks in common.
Oh, we're here. We brought you some things.
Have you brought? You've brought great gifts for me.
Yes.
Who's there? Us.
I am Grapples, the king of the Sycamore tribe.
Whoa.
Like the moment like Garen is ready to like get up and like walk away, that's like, who's there? He just like slumps forward. He's like, fuck.
Lord Grabbles, I am the Lalaoopsie.
Are you with the soot scales? Are you? Are you with them?
That sounds like a kobold name.
I spit on kobolds. They're the worst.
We're looking for kobolds to kill them.
They're to the south in their hidden mine. We stole their statue.
And you hear this like shattering, like from like countless dozen voices inside the tree.
Wow. You got them good. You got them good.
Yes, we did. We own this tree and all of the treasures in it. Now leave.
Oh. Okay.
Buchtvana leans her head in next to Lala. We are here to trade great treasures with you.
Oh, I forgot to mention. We would like to trade with you.
Give me a diplomacy check.
Here we go. I roll a 12 for a total. Or 20.
I got 14.
You bring great tribute for me. For great Grabbles. You may come into our home.
We're being invited inside the great Lord Grummel's tree.
Grabbles!
Buchtvana gives a big thumbs up to everyone else. They can't kill us. They invited us.
They stole a statue from the kobolds.
Buchtvana like takes off her big jacket and like leaves a lot of her things and then starts like crawling in. She's big, but you know she crawls in.
Lalaoopsie pushes on her butt.
How much is that helping?
We just send in the biggest member of the party first. We just Winnie the Pooh Bushty.
See, she just gets stuck and then pops off. Everything collapses.
It's like
Everyone
very
dies.
dark down there.
Is there a single light source?
No, you'll need to bring light down with you.
Cool. Do you mind if we bring a light source? It should not be too bright.
I will allow it.
Geren,
But
could
not too bright. My eyes are very sensitive.
Geren, could you hand me your lantern?
Garen he like shouts down the hallway like, yeah, give me a second. And like Garen will like is the rope still down the hole or
Well, it's down, but you haven't climbed in yet.
no, I'm saying like because Bushty is down there.
Yeah.
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 Like
Yeah,
is
yeah,
She's
the
like
rope-
she's like in there, but like hasn't seen anything. She's in kind of like this sort of like depressed area.
The rope is still there. That's how I got down.
Oh, okay. So
depressed.
Garen will pull the rope back up and like light the lantern and like tie it to the end and then lower it back down.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. And like from where you are, Bushy, you can see that there's like another slight pit that goes a bit further down. And that's where the voice is coming from. So you'd have to like kind of climb down, but this doesn't seem to be nearly as long. And with the light source, you like obviously you have, you know, good vision, but you'll be able to see much better as you head down with this light.
Yes. She keeps. You have a. What kind of lantern did you have?
I have a hooded lantern.
Yeah,
I
so
will.
even then, less of a light source to be less offensive.
Yeah, I'll move that over to your sheet for now.
Heck yeah. She lights it and she walks down with the Lalaoopsie, I take it.
Oh, Lala waits up top with everybody else, and as Bushy's working things out with the lantern, she turns to everybody and goes,
Lord Bob Grobble says that the kobolds are in a whole hidden mine south of here.
I don't really want to leave Bushti on her own. Do you mind if I go down with her?
Oh no, well, I thought we were all going down.
Okay,
I
good.
just-
Yeah, I hope
just
so.
had to tell you before I went down there because I can't talk and move at the same time.
She built just like me for real.
she turns and then she starts going down the hall.
The Lalaoopsie is the type of person that if you give them a piece of gum, they need to stop whenever they chew the gum.
Lalaoopsie's the person who has to turn down the music when she gets to a place on the GPS that she doesn't know.
Yeah.
Pinky.
Well, I was joking, but then like Minerva just actually attacks me.
Pinky pops the cork on one of their antidotes that they prepared today, drinks it, and then heads down.
Ooh.
Last 6 hours, and he's like, yeah. Not wasting it today.
Like as Vinky goes down, Garen's like, all right, and he'll shimmy down the rope next.
Arasne slowly follows behind. She looks very upset the entire time, and by that I mean she looks a little more perturbed than normal.
Okay, so
Hard to tell.
So you start realizing something. This is a very tight space.
Mm-hmm.
And as you come down, Fell would be sort of the last one to take up along with Pepin. However, the space is not really the first room you find yourself in does not really have a lot of extra space. Going to
Geren and Bushti in their like shack in like a tiny home.
Yeah.
gonna bring you over to where you are now.
Something galvanized steel beams.
No!
Okay, so you climb down and then kind of go off this little embankment to further down, and then you see you are in a tiny crude wooden three tiny crude wooden workbenches occupy the center of this room. Their tops strewn with various little tools, metal and wooden hardware, and blocks of wood. There are two creatures in this chamber. They have almost comically sized heads. They look like goblins if goblins were wrong.
They're perfect.
Like they've got like bluish gray skin with beady little yellowed eyes and pimples all over their body. And like as you come down, you just see these two who are clearly in the midst of like having finished some kind of stand to or whatnot, then turning back to each other and tossing marbles at each other's open mouths. Bleh. Yeah, try again. And one of them pulls out like what can only be described as like a badly overwrought built slingshot to try to shoot a marble into the other one's mouth.
I'm about to watch one of these choke in real time.
Hello, the guy says as a marble is shot into his mouth.
Are you Lord Wobble?
No, I'm Dinge Tooth.
What?
We are here,
Dinge Tooth.
Denchtooth, we are here to trade with your king.
The other one starts crying.
Oh no!
What?
She's like very much crying, up like sitting back down, putting the contraption down.
Uh.
What did I do?
What?
What? Why are you crying?
Why didn't you ask my name?
I did.
No, you asked Instu's name, not my name.
No, I asked if you were Womble. Are you Womble?
No, I'm Urch.
What? What happened to Womble?
What? Grabba?
Grubbles?
Yeah, Grubble.
King
You gotta go that way. And he like points to the northeast where there's like kind of an escarpment leading up and then down.
Thank you so much for helping us with this. Buchtvana will leave a copper coin to them each.
Did you?
They look at their copper coins.
Did you get our goodie basket?
The Grabba took it.
And like Urch takes the copper coin and runs like into the corner underneath some of the thickened vines of this dirty interior chamber, kind of clutching up against the wall.
Does the other one run after to see what they have, even though
No, they're kind of like backing up against the wall to the north, looking at their coin.
Okay. Yeah, so Buchtvana waves her hand a little bit. But they're distracted.
I can't wait for Bushy to become queen of the gremlins.
That's
I can't
me!
wait
I'm
for
gonna
you.
become the queen of the gremlins!
I
Oh
can't
my
wait.
gosh.
I can't wait.
Okay, this is surreal.
You're telling me. Let's go.
We'll descend in further, I suppose.
I like how you're like, we'll fucking descend. All right.
We entered the depths of the
This
sycamore
might go
tree.
black for a second as
By
none
the
of
way-
you see anything for a moment.
Oh no!
Sorry.
To all listeners, gremlins are the lowest fey creatures in the world. They are
Yes.
the bottom dwellers.
Yeah.
As Thurston throws us into like the dark abyss.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh, those are.
Belle, you can now follow up, having enough room to follow your companions.
Bo goes down the tunnel, sees both of them do their things, doesn't say a single word, and keeps going forward.
Do you want to give me a perception check, Belle?
Sure thing.
Oh, perfect.
Here's my perception, natural 20.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
The last thing that Fell sees as you carry on to join your companions in the other chamber is the look of envy in the two gremlins' eyes at one another as you depart, as they begin looking up from their copper coins to the copper coin held by the other one.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no!
They start
Yeah.
to slaughter each other.
Yeah.
Bell looks at one of them that's looking in envy. Does he notices it, right?
Yeah, there's like a sniffle and like the eyes come to you. It's like, what?
You know, you could have 2 copper coins.
No!
Oh my god.
Bell
You
picks
just
up
gotta,
a
like,
rock
do the
and
climb
hands
walk
it to
out.
that one, going,
Holy
you know what to do. And he continues on.
Are we the good guys?
No, he isn't.
Oh my god.
I just gave him a rock to trade. What are you talking about?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, surely,
Yeah.
yeah.
And just looks at the other one, shrugs, just walks out.
Oh my god.
Beautiful.
Can't believe Pippin would do this.
I can't wait to read about this in Pepin's epic.
Oh my.
Oh, he slaughtered a bunch of misfits. Made them kill each other.
The
Oh,
island
no.
of Misfit Gremlins.
This is so fucked up.
All right, so you emerge into another chamber in the area. The wet-looking floor of this large cavern is crisscrossed by several shallow trenches, each containing trickles of putrid fluid. 6 foul mounds of compost and dung lie heaped around the room, each studded with spherical eggs. One of the mifflets turns as you enter, kind of closer to the center, looks up and is sitting upon a small stool in front of a large wooden bowl with a foul-smelling paste. He looks.
Gravel said to let you through. You won't hurt my children, will you?
As you see 3 giant centipedes swaying.
As long as they don't
And like
hurt
this
us.
mifflet turns and like waves and does like weird waving gestures, almost reminiscent of the Lalaoopsie's dance, to try to like quell the centipedes, which go from like an attacking posture more down to a sedate posture.
They won't hurt you. They're my only friends. Don't hurt them.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds good.
But don't touch the mounds either. They're going to be my new friends.
Oh,
It's a veritable number of eggs.
congratulations.
Oh dear.
What's your name?
You want to know my name?
Yeah.
No one's ever asked me that before. But my name is Quaggy.
That's really cute.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it sounds like Froggy.
I fucking knew it. I knew it.
God.
Thank you, Quaggy. Gives them a copper coin.
Thank you, Quaggy. Congratulations on all your babies.
I'm going to have so many more. I'm going to have so many friends.
Yeah.
Actually, like Garen's kind of like he like looks around and he looks at the giant centipedes. He's got his hands on his hips. He's like, "Huh."
What you thinking?
He's like, "Giant centipedes. I didn't know they could be tamed."
Huh. Well, you learn something new every day.
Well, as said, Mifflets have an affinity with creatures that are usually considered verminous, but I think that it might be because they seem so lonely that they find creatures that are also lonely.
That's sad.
And
Very sad.
then Buchtvana just walks by.
I think he stands so far away
Like
from the giant bugs.
Bushy, as you walk by, you just hear Quaggy being like,
I'm going to have so many friends, and I'm going to be the coolest one. And
Oh,
Garen, like as Garen like walks by Quaggy, like he'll actually like give like the little like the Miffit like a thumbs up. Like Garen actually likes the giant centipedes. He's like, "This is cool as fuck." Like,
It's the animal boy, the guy who, when he was a kid, he had that big book of animals.
Yeah.
Like, and he got a new book every month about new animals, and he goes like, "Oh, this is so fucking cool."
Arasne's vase, a tongue tries to like stick out of it slowly. She just kind of baps it away. She's just like, no.
Lala tries to keep her distance from the fucking centipedes too, because she knows she's shaped like food.
Yeah, Finky's like skeeved out. Finky wants nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
So we can't see your rolls,
you
but
just
we're here.
What did you just crit? Hello?
There's that.
"One sec,
I'm scared.
one sec. Just give me a moment."
Oh my god!
You just hear this from behind you.
It's my copper guy.
Oh my god.
Guess one really wanted that copper coin.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Jesus.
Why are we hearing
Christ.
so many crits?
Oh my
I'll
god.
tell you, Vinky. Capitalism.
It was a copper, really. I don't.
You're just hearing these sounds of violence from like just behind you.
Should
Like,
we turn around?
No, I don't
Garen's
think
just
so.
Okay. I guess we'll keep going to Grobble then.
We can't. It's their home.
So like we can't. It's their home. We should go stop
Why
them
the fuck are
fighting,
you
or we
getting all
should
the
just.
sound effects because
we should let them fight.
It's their home. We can't go and impose rules on them.
Yeah, so we just let them do their thing.
I wouldn't want to interrupt it, but yes.
Fair enough.
as you hear this,
The sound of a gremlin's head being stove in with a rock.
I gave them one each for a reason. What
What
could
can you
have
buy with
prompted
one
this?
copper, Bushties?
Well,
You need
one,
at least two.
Can we walk
Well,
Faster?
one copper is a lot for a Mifid, and that's why I gave one each. And she just
I
walks.
can't believe Vinky suffers from affluenza.
From affluenza.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's, oh my God. It's like a pseudoscience condition of like, if you grow up rich, you can't understand like other people.
Oh my god.
Vicky's like, it's an apple. What could it cost? 6 silver? Like, it's just no
Oh
That's called just being preppy.
Yeah, Vicky doesn't like this room, so when Bushty starts moving past the bugs, Bushty like falls in line directly behind her and scurries.
There's like a part of me that wants Geren to stay behind and actually talk with Quaggy about the intricacies of taming giant insects.
Do it. Maybe you learn.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Like, so Garen,
Garen moment, just like, go on ahead. This is really fascinating.
yeah, like kind of like Garen's just like, actually, I think I want to stay here and talk to Quaggy. I've never seen anybody who can tame giant centipedes.
Cab looks at the
Okay.
party of 6 players. He looks at that one of them is a summoner who also summons undead. And he looks at the Beastmaster archetype. Maybe, but maybe though.
Maybe if we all just take those archetypes and start playing Warhammer for once. Like,
Oh my god.
I like how literally in this fucking dungeon I had to be like, Zoran, your character needs to sit outside for a second because I can't put all the fucking tokens in here.
I've been debating a lot of pulling a very evil move when everyone eventually goes for, because I assume everyone's leaving the room at this point.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
moving my
Yeah,
token
yeah.
because I assumed we were gonna jump.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I've been very much debating internally just to be all like, you're very cool to tame so many centipedes here. A special tincture to help them grow.
No.
Large and strong. It was my oil of unlife.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I was honestly waiting for you to wait for everyone to go, then like go back to the other room and just be like, there's another copper coin on the ground.
Oh
No, I was
God.
my mental state was everyone's being so kind and nice, and after they leave, I fuck it all up.
Yes, absolutely.
Each room, so they come back and like, well, I guess we were just too stupid to live.
Oh my god.
What you didn't
Jesus
know
Christ.
is that on Fell's t-shirt that it says baby girl, on the back side it says the war economy.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Fuck.
Garen actually hangs behind and carries on a conversation about the raising and breeding and taming of giant centipedes.
Oh
Because
my god.
his special interest is activated.
I love
His tism.
Rhythm with the tism.
He's just like, this place is small. I'm kind of like tired of navigating it. It was a mistake to come down here, but I found something that interests me.
Oh my god.
All right, so everyone but Garen moves on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
basically.
Beautiful. Perfect art. This is art. All right, here. I'm going to just move everyone who is not. Actually, Garen,
Yeah.
do you have a light source?
I have a secondary. I have a torch I can pull out. Like if they take the what is it? The lantern. Like
the
Garen just
lantern,
like pulls
yeah.
out and like
You could
lights a
take
torch.
you could take your lantern, and Vicky flips his hand around. A little globule of glowing light floats up from between his fingertips.
Oh, that's useful.
I took light today.
Cast it. Please
Damn.
cast the spell.
I'm casting. Oh my god! It lets me
Cast the
pick
spell.
like
Cast the
a visual and everything. This is a little
Oh.
intense.
Damn.
Picking
You
pink
got it?
because I roll like that.
Pick the
Yeah,
one
do
that
it, do
breaks
it.
Foundry.
Happy Prime.
Yeah, please.
Yeah,
Oh no, not again!
it did. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
Those are my lights. Good luck with that.
Oh, why are they splooging?
Why are they
'Cause they're made of-
undulating?
They're made of lights, dude.
Oh.
What the fuck?
You understand? Like light changed, right?
Yeah.
So basically, you can basically create an orb of light that sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius. It's the remastered
Yeah.
version.
You know
Yeah,
what
no,
I will
you
do
choose.
though?
You chose a color.
To save you
Headline the same
from
thing.
this, I will.
No. Sorry. If I'm saying like what the fuck, I'm trying to figure out how I can move these things.
Oh, you could delete them. Instead, what I'll do is I'll do the attach it to an item effect. There you go. So
I
these four
just
lights,
wasn't
They appear, they spiral around Vinky, and then they like connect to the tip of his hat.
Yeah, and they
Yeah, I'm
should
just trying to
act as
find out what
tokens.
layer
He's the
they're
lantern.
on to
They should be
grab them.
tokens.
Yeah, they're enemies.
Oh, they're fucking tokens. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so used to lighting effects not being tokens.
Yeah, I love them. Look at them,
That is so good.
little guys.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
so that's
everyone but
effect,
Garen.
Vinky, you can put it on somebody else.
Yeah, it's
So
on.
it is.
It's on me right now. We're good.
Okay.
Okay, one sec, because we're getting real.
Oh, it's
What do you
time
mean we're
for
getting
him.
real?
It's
Oh,
time
no.
for the king. It's time for the Lord of the Tree.
All right, one sec. Bushty.
Gobble.
Is but is
What was
he
his
the
name again?
maker?
Gobble.
Oh, I thought it was. Oh.
Warble. Womble.
For all of the
Grumble.
listeners, this is a bunch of adventurers going under the shadow of a big tree.
Yeah.
Very befitting of our time. Elden Ring insert here.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
All
my.
right, so you carry on down paths until you enter yet another chamber. This chamber has haphazard piles of broken beds, chairs, wagon wheels, an assortment of worn, tattered, and dingy objects, pilfered or salvaged from big folk that precariously clutter the mildewed floor. A crookedly propped row of bookcases buckles against the far wall, and the shelves filled with bits of bone, feathers, and dried centipede legs. Old window frames, cracked and splintered, dangled from the walls like fine pieces of art. As you come in, there are 6 mitflits. 2 of them are attempting to sing a song as you come in, and they've got like one shabby stringed instrument that like clearly was supposed to have over 20 strings and now only has 2. The third pair of them, or 2 more, sit nearby, jeering and throwing rocks at them as they're like, "Rebel's the hero, and why are you throwing things at us? We're trying to sing for you." And then there is a mitflit, a third pair of them that is kind of sitting here on this bed actually here. Them there, so we have the jeer, the performers and the cheers down here to the southwest. The 2 of them are kind of huddled partly beneath a ragged sheet, and they're reading a book, except the book is upside down and has torn pages.
Are they wiggling? Are they wiggling?
And they're just
their
like,
legs?
"Yeah, really good."
Are
And
they,
like one of them
cupping their
rips off a
cheeks?
page to like deal with their sniffling.
Very good. Yes, very good.
Are they like cupping their cheeks and wiggling their legs a little bit as
Oh,
they
yeah.
lay there?
Oh my god, that's so Yuri.
Yeah. That's so Pride Month.
Oh my god.
Buchtvana
You just walk up
walks
to
in.
them like, what you thinking about? Just kick their legs like Gremlin stuff.
And he goes, "Oh my god, same."
No way.
No way, dude. No way.
It's the heroes, and the singing one. The heroes are here, and like the one is like literally just strumming 2 chords, like bong bong bong. Bong. The heroes are here. They're so epic. They're gonna kill all the soot scales, and then
You
we're
hear
gonna
that?
pee on their statue. Yay!
You hear that? We're heroes. Buchtvana walks up to each one of them and goes, "If you behave well, here is a copper coin." And she just walks over and
Fucking
gives a copper coin
Christ.
to each one.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit
Come back. We're gonna come back and Urch will have killed like all of them.
She smiles and goes, "If you do not behave, and you can't keep these to yourself, I will take it back." I remove 6 copper coins from my inventory.
Okay.
She smiles.
Begins. This is the
Raining blood.
future. It just starts raining blood in here as you have
Oh no.
each of your copper coins. Dun, 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 dun. No. Okay. The 2 on the barrack. No, we don't need coins. We have learning.
Oh, it is your learning time? Okay, I will leave you
Yeah.
alone.
It's learning time.
Learning time.
Mm.
I think they
What are
mean learning. Finky
Yeah.
says this like it's not like obvious, you know?
Yeah.
So it's just an out loud
Where's
observation.
Arasne's token?
I don't know.
Where did you Oh, did I put you in a wall? I think I put you in a wall. There you go.
Razzy's just been thrown in the wall. Just
Is everyone
I
passes
think he will keep up
forward?
with the group. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we cut back.
You can delete those moats and give
No,
Geren their lane.
they're there. They're staying.
Never mind.
I know rules is written. They can't stay, but they're there. It's just happening.
Just they're pretty, yeah, really.
Perfection.
Oh yes, I'm very much a bug person.
And Garen's just like, it's like bugs. It's like I've seen wolves or even a bear had kind of like tamed, but I've never seen bugs tamed. Like how, like do you tame them with food?
I tell them that people are mean to me, and then I just, ever since they're little babies, I just tell them how people are mean to me, and then they spend their existence wanting to protect me.
He's like, they can imprint. It's like, they're like lizards.
As this happens, Garen, you notice a blood-stained Mitflit comes from the west, having like crawled through the same passage you came.
Yeah.
They clutch like something in one of their hands, and their other has a sword out. Like, where you have a coin, and like all the centipedes are like begin to like defensively form up. Like, oh no!
Oh my god!
Garen like stands up slowly and like puts an axe or puts a hand on one of his axes, and he's like, and he like looks at the he looks at the bloodied gremlin.
It's
and he's like,
Dinge Tooth.
oh,
It's
yeah,
Dinge
he looks
Tooth.
at Dinge Tooth and he's like,
Oh,
what happened to your friend?
They looked at my coin funny.
It's okay though. Bye. And then like sees the centipedes and just runs away.
Like, you're like,
And like Quaggy turns to you, folds his arms around his chest, gives you the nod, and like,
And that's why bugs are cool.
Garen he's got like his axe like out of his belt. He just like sits down, puts it in his lap, and he like kind of like nudges up upper torso. He's like, "That's right, bugs are cool."
And with that, we shall continue on with our group as they carry on to go and meet the great Lord of the Midflits, Grabble.
Grabble.
I have a thing.
But okay, what's your thing?
As everyone is further ahead,
Yeah.
Bell
Okay,
stands in the middle of them and looks at all of them with their copper coins and says, "Whoever has the most copper coins by the time I get back gets this coin." And he holds up a silver coin and makes sure it's shiny. "It is worth 100 of yours." He pockets it and keeps walking.
What the fuck?
And on that, our group makes their way towards Grabbles for an intense conversation.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. All right.
Cut is gonna be weird.
Not supposed to point it out.
It's gonna be obvious. It's gonna go from all right, we go deeper into yeah. What do you mean?
Yeah,
Don't
because
point it
basically
out.
the whole thing of now we go and see the thing, and then we're like, yeah.
This will be the second episode that we have pointed out the break. This will be our new break bit for this show. Thank you very much.
I'm pointing out every break.
We
Okay.
had to pee.
Mickey walks in the room like, wow, it feels like it's been 7 minutes that we were standing there, even though it wasn't. That's crazy.
You know, time may be differently amongst the Fae.
Are these things really Fae, though?
They're gremlins. They are Fae.
They're Fae?
They are Fae.
All right.
Not all Fae are, tall and slender elf people. Not looks back
What
at
are you saying?
Looks back at Arasne. Does not look at Vinky when she says that.
Yeah.
Arasne just kind
pushing
of
forward
stares.
towards the further up ahead as you're having this conversation, like kind of heading down towards the next area.
Yeah, we're shuffling.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you turn the corner, you see the next chamber, which is a rickety table held together by twine, covered with filthy checkered tablecloth, heaped with mounds of dirt, twigs, and gravel, apparently arranged to form some sort of map. At the edge of the map, weighing down a scrap of paper, rests a blood-stained ivory statuette of what looks to be a crouching reptilian devil, and a bulging burlap sack sits under the table. There are several mitflits in the room, but one of them takes the cake over the others because he's mounted on the back of a giant tick.
Oh.
And he
Nature's
is the most,
fruit gusher.
he is the most pimpled and said his eyes are almost like pressed shut by some of the growths on his face, and he kind of leers. Yes, you.
It's Grabble.
Yes, it's Grabble. And as you've got closer, you could tell that there's an odd whistling coming from him.
There's a what coming from him?
An odd whistling sound. Because his teeth are parted in a way that every time he talks, it's kind of whistling.
Oh no.
Oh, great worthiness. I am here to parlay with you.
Harley.
Only one such as you, with as great as many warts and sits as you, could possibly see the value in. And she holds forth our collected trash pile that she has.
Yeah.
Such magnificent treasures as these. Do you want me to roll a deception or a diplomacy check, or?
You can give me a deception check as he's looking and there's a whoa as he's petting the giant tick that's kind of doing this skittery
I would like to argue an aid with Arcana.
Okay.
By using prestidigitation to make and subtle spell so that my casting is subtle to make the pile smell particularly pungent and quirky. Yeah, I'm just gonna subtle spell so that none of the somatics or anything are visible for it. But Vinky is adding some detritus allure to this pile through arcane means.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'll take it. Absolutely.
So sweet. Here we go.
I rolled an
23.
8 for a total of 16. That's a 17 if
17.
Vinky.
Yeah,
is
it does
up.
assist. It does. There's like a pause as the grabbles and tickleback combo move forward.
Yeah, very good. Yes, excellent. Good.
Do you have any shiny man things to trade?
We have some.
Well, I will say this. She holds up one of the failed fungus things that Vinky had with him. We have some extra rare things in here.
Like what?
Like, look at this. This is a deadly, stinky fungal growth. Except, hear me out, it is no longer deadly, only extra stinky.
Tell me more.
Vinky, could you tell the king his great worthiness about?
Certainly. Well, it's a bit of an acidic mixture, probably close to 7 or 8 on the scale, not particular. And Vinky just like drones into advanced alchemical jargon.
Oh no!
What is going on?
So as Vinky's droning on about alchemicals, there's the sound of stabbing and shouting behind you.
Vinky just talking about the alchemical makeup of what he attempted is drowning out the sound of slaughter for
Oh my god!
Lord Grumbles.
Try private rolls next time.
It's on
They are
private
private.
roll.
You're on self
They
roll.
are.
Okay. Yeah, you hear the sounds of fighting. Vinky talks over it. Okay.
Yeah, Vinky just talks about the alchemical makeup of what they've made. And probably manages to make this last like a minute and a half if uninterrupted. Just like 90 straight seconds. It didn't.
Yeah, it's on self roll.
Buchtvana will give
No, actually,
back
I did
a
just
look.
change it to
Okay,
private. It
comedic.
doesn't.
Got it.
It's not taking it for some reason, but that's okay. You hear the bloodbath occurring behind you as Vinky, you carry on.
Yeah.
Buchtvana
That's
will
it.
give
Just
a
like
look.
fills that time.
She will give a look back to Arasne and go, "Please."
Arasne kind of just shrugs because she's just like, I don't know what you want me to do here, because she has some Fae knowledge, but this is a little out of her ballpark. She shrugs. She's just like, what?
The ones in the back, we can't stop them physically. We can only tell them things.
I can't stop them from. Okay, and she'll.
And really, it's built with like a polymer of maybe 5 different kinds of resins. You're looking at deutroxamide and
And that's extra stinky, right?
Yes.
Yes. He almost died smelling this. Except he removed the deadly part.
I got better.
Yeah. So it's really
got
heavy
better?
stuff.
Yep.
So it's a
Okay.
stink you almost die from.
I accept all of this. Give it to me.
No. It's equal parley. Give me a look at your
Equal
shiny
party.
weapon.
Yes. Good party. Give me party.
No, parley. Parley. Trade. Where are your shiny man things?
skitters over to towards the sack and the table, rummages around. The tick like turns around to face you while the Grabbles is on its back, like looking and scrounging in the sack. The tick just makes these skittering sounds at you.
Oh. That's awful.
Grabs it, comes back. I give you these. And he holds out his little hand that has what appears to be 12 heads from spears on them.
I thought he was gonna like unfurl his hand and it's like a piece of string, some lint in like half a candy.
Oh.
So it's just a bunch of heads.
It's just a bunch of spearheads.
Okay.
Is this in character?
Yeah, that's Lala laughing in character.
Like looks at you like, huh? Come on, come on.
Buchtvana
Shiny
does not look
spearheads.
impressed. She doesn't look impressed.
Okay. Yeah, hard bargain. Okay, I have an idea. I'll give you something valuable.
You do
Our
not
war
need to give me some.
plans. The status of our war with the soot scales.
Oh no.
You do not need to give us something that is important to you.
Hold on.
What we may think is important.
Whoa.
What we may think is important might not be important to you.
Are we out hunting a bounty for
We are.
the kobolds?
We are.
Okay.
We are.
I know I'm not in the room, but I was just like
But
checking to
I
make sure
think
I was making sure I wasn't getting
Vinky's
campaigns
like-
crossed.
Yeah,
Bugs are so
Vinky thinks
cool.
that Bushti is cooking.
Yes,
Eh.
Bugs. Vinky is.
That's all. That's just Vinky's like, I was about to protest, but Bushti's out to something, so Vinky's letting Bushti cook.
You know, what we consider to be valuable might not be valuable to you. Such as, for example, not to belittle you or anything. It is the fact that we are the big ones. Hmm? And since we're big
Right.
ones, we can carry the big
Mark.
things.
What did you say? I need you to give me a diplomacy check to soothe this over because you've hit like
Yeah.
you've
Yeah,
hit
yeah,
you've hit a red button with this little guy.
Sure did. I rolled a 13 for a
No,
total
he's
of
got little
21.
guy syndrome. Oh!
But I'm big. I'm just as tall as you with Tickleback here.
Of course. But I'm meaning
Right.
things that are clumsy, things that do not perhaps fit a king's hand.
Okay, 1 sec.
Let me check out back real quick. Let me see what we got in stock.
He goes back, and what he fucking does is he takes the sack and he turns it over, and there's a clanking as hundreds of coins of silver and copper denominations and even a handful of gold pop onto the ground. He does a thing where he like flaps it. And then he turns and comes back to you, Bushti, with just the sack. Sack.
Oh.
Seems like a great trade, if anything.
Yeah. And the status of the war. It's right here. He holds up this like parchment that he's clearly hiding the text on.
Lala, okay.
Lala's having a great time. She can't stop laughing. She thinks this is the funniest thing she's ever seen in her
She's
whole
having
life.
the best
This
time.
is the funniest. She's like holding onto a centipede leg, jutting out of the wall, so that she can stay upright because she's just laughing so hard.
That sounds like a great trade. Now, this might be a little bit of a worse trade, but those scraps, she points at all of the coins. and perhaps even your war plans or something. Do you want to trade it for? She fetches out the mutagen that she has been given, the Juggernaut mutagen that she has been given. An elixir of true kings.
What?
If you drink this, you will be able to smell the smelliest smells and not die.
I want a deception check.
Of course. I rolled an 8 for a total of 16.
I'm pretty good at smelling smells.
You are a king after all.
This is a pretty good sack.
I am willing to take the sack, but at least something should be in it, right? Like,
Okay,
What
puts
the-
the war plans in the sack. Okay, there you go. Good
Thank you.
trade.
Thank
Good
you.
negotiation.
It is a great trade. She puts down all of the trash, but I still want all of the metal scraps for the elixir of kings.
No.
Okay, why?
Yeah. Guess that's that, man.
Well, I guess we're not gonna get that out of him, so we should just go.
It is a good trade. Now, one last question. What's that? She points over at the statue.
That's the scale stupid statue.
Did you take it?
Yeah, we did. It's the third time too, stupid kobolds is.
Did they take something from you?
No.
Then you must be winning this war.
It's all in the war plans.
Holds up the sack.
She passes the sack backwards while talking so that like anyone else can look at it. So if anyone wants to grab it, go for it.
Arasne will take it, and she'll just look over it, and just like, "Yep, that sure is a sack," and then she'll hand it to.
Are you going to look at the war plans
Yeah,
inside?
Finky
definitely a bag
pulls
of
the war
stuff.
plans out of the sack and leaves the sack with Arasne, and we'll quickly read the war plans.
Okay,
She'll take the
Maddie.
sack and she'll put it in the vase.
Yeah.
Maddie,
Yeah.
I am DMing you on Discord the relevant notes on the war plans.
Oh boy, I'm so excited.
Oh, buddy.
Like,
Yeah.
and as you
Alright.
look up at this, do you like look over at Grabbles? Like, did you just read that and look at Grabbles?
Yeah, I read this, and like Vicky looks up half-lidded and looks at the gremlin.
And he like taps his like enlarged, like pustule laden cranium.
I am not so sure how I feel about this.
What are the plans?
A bit more like a shopping list than plans, real.
What are the plans?
What does that mean?
Well, these are. It's like an itemized list of what each team has, and it doesn't really look like these guys are actually winning this war.
Tactics.
Buchtvana squints over, even more than usual, over at the king. You are losing?
No.
From your
Because
war
we
plans,
have
it looks like
No.
you're losing.
we have a secret weapon, an unknown secret weapon.
What
If
is
you
the
had a secret
secret
weapon,
weapon?
it would be on the war plans.
Oh no.
It's fucking tree razor wielder the Black Axe!
Yeah.
We had a secret
And with that, the brief smoky figment of Tree Razor disappears as the phase, like one really, really loose interpretation of prestidigitation, fades in the air. Oh, didn't last long.
The skull
called
he
a
used
mushroom image.
burns up.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to use subtle spell
Okay.
and telekinetic hand
Okay.
along with an invisible hand to start audibly and loudly bumping and sliding the pile of coins, not towards us, but towards the other gremlins.
Fucking Christ, okay.
What the hell?
Just like in plain sight, in front of the whole room. Yeah, the coins start like sliding across the floor in like lazy piles towards the other gremlins.
You don't seem like a good ruler if you do not even want to share your secret weapon with your closest followers.
Why are you being mean to me?
I'm not being mean towards you. I'm just saying it as I see it.
Fell,
Yes.
as this is going on,
Have a good view of what's happening behind me.
yeah, I was about to say, like, this conflict has been going on for a bit.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
And like you're able to tell that like one of the little Mitflits is like, as everyone's kind of focused on the negotiations, one of the Mitflits, stained in blood, like hand clenched tightly, shaking from adrenaline, missing half of an ear, comes up to you.
I'd like my prize now.
Well, hands him a silver coin.
Oh, it's so good. I can't wait to show. And then pauses.
Oh my
The coins are your friends now. But I have to wonder, though. Is the coolest among you the one who have the most coins? And, oh, there's a pile of them over there. I don't know why no one took them, but, oh well.
This little Mitflit is attempting to run past you. Will you allow him to, Fell?
Fell didn't do anything. He was hanging back, watching everyone do their thing.
god.
Did nothing?
Vicky will announce as he runs into the room. It looks like your friends and your colleagues are trying to steal your pile of metal.
There's shinies for everybody.
The four other Mitflits that have been in the room sort of listening to the negotiations.
What? Why would you lie to us, Scrabbles? Why?
And they all begin like forming like a creepy kind of semicircle around their king.
Guys,
Grabbles and Tickleback kind of pull back.
No, it's fine.
Vicky
You
holds
just
her
hear
hand up.
an echo down through the cave. That's why bugs are cool.
Vinky holds a hand up to Arasne as like a pausing gesture and just says, "No king rules forever."
What the fuck is this episode? What is happening?
Welcome to Kingmaker.
When the
We didn't talk about what kings you would be making.
when the gremlins walk up and literally fucking imposes themselves as the mass around a monarch that no longer has power.
Oh my god.
Bushti will take a step forward and go, now, we could forgive him. He's
Why?
He's one of you after all.
I think that's the problem.
Now, hear me out. A new Gremlin King could be chosen. Someone who wants to share all of their shiny bits with everyone else.
Okay.
Maybe someone who is better at sharing them should be the king. That sounds like a good idea. Everyone gets their shiny things.
Okay, as you say this, Bushti, and they all begin to think, a figure emerges from the northwest.
Oh no.
It's a heavily battered and bruised Dingetooth. Comes holding like coins.
It's not worth it. I've seen so much. The coins aren't worth it.
As this Mitflit tries to quell our mob, I will use my magic hand that is still up and invisible to like start poking them in the ribs, you know, like making them think their friends did it. I'm just gonna incite. I'm trying to incite violence.
No, listen to me. We should give up the coins to the newcomers. They should take them far from here.
Oh,
They've
if you
cursed the tree.
insist. If you insist.
They've cursed the tree.
There are better places to live.
And like the one Mitflit that came from the slaughter in the commons room, it's like,
No, Dingetooth is right. Look at what we've done. Gremlin killing gremlin.
Oh my god.
We can take the things away.
Then it's like, gremlins die when they are killed.
When gremlins stab other gremlin leak gremlin.
Peggy was trying to incite a riot and is astonished that this is the direction this is going right now.
If you give us all of the evil shiny bits.
Take them. They're destroying our family.
She quickly goes over and fetches the bag again from Arasne and then goes back and just shovels in the money.
okay.
Both of Lala's mouths are hanging open.
Yeah. Pinky's is also, but you can't tell because of their collar.
Okay, I'll drop it into the party stash.
Okay.
Actually, wait, no, who's holding on to the coins right now?
Pepin's been in the bank.
Pepin
mixed
is
bag.
the bank.
Yeah,
Okay,
Pepin's
sweet.
been
As,
the best.
All right, so
Those are stupid. It
there.
used to be like, oh, this statue looks really evil too. I should get rid of this. Whoop. Just in the moment.
I will
So
say,
there are 193 copper coins.
Oh god.
There are
want me to write this down,
120.
or-
I'm moving over,
Okay,
over to Pepin.
Yeah.
120 silver, 8 gold pieces, 12 spearheads, a sack, the statue, and the status of the war.
I want to read out the status of the war to the team. Oh, we have a moment here.
Please, I'm dying to know.
It's a pair of itemized lists. One of them says us and one of them says them. Us has kobold statue, lots of spear and coins. Them has magic dust, lots of coins, shiny human ring. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Correct.
now, Miflits, hear Buchtvana's words. You shall not be partaking in this war anymore. Go and be peaceful centipede farmers.
And then we cut back to Geren and Quaggy in the other room.
Oh my
And that's why bugs are cool.
You get it, right?
I get it.
I'm so glad I could make a friend that wasn't a bug here. We're friends, right?
Garen will actually reach out and like place his head on top of Quaggy's head and just like
There's a
Just like-
squishing sound.
yeah, just like rub the top of his head. It's like, of course we are.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's good to have a friend.
This is like in the Dark Mirror universe where I don't want you to get any enjoyment. That's where we discover the moment Quaggy makes a non-insect friend, all of the centipedes turn on him and devour him.
I will kill
But
my god.
But you know, like all the centipedes like kind of like do like again a little Lalaoopsie-esque dance and wave where they're like, yay, we're all friends.
You have to come back when all of these eggs hatch. I'm gonna have so many friends.
Garen's like, yeah.
when there's eventually rules for army combat, you should come back here and make the GM make special rules for a centipede division, and he'll totally do
We're
that.
gonna have Mifflet centipede riders. It's gonna be great.
Wild.
The Mifflets centipedes are in the trees. That would actually
like, I
legitimately
cast
be
a
terrifying.
I'm glad we finally got our own Ewoks.
So fucked up.
They're not just Ewoks. They're like infinitely more terrifying Ewoks. Like imagine like the leaves start rustling in a forest, and then you just see giant centipedes
Yeah,
with like little
Not a small
goblin
amount.
creatures like
Like
start spiraling down the trees. That's
imagine
nightmare
20.
fuel.
Imagine
I would like you
20.
to take a look at your character sheet, Cabal, particularly in the skills section.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay. In the skills section. What am I?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Arthropod husbandry, huh?
You are now trained in arthropod husbandry, having spent this excellent time with Quaggy.
This is everything I could hope for and more.
Head is in my hands.
I wish I took a drug of some kind before this recording.
You didn't?
I wish I had. I really wish I had.
It's gonna be like Vinky was just like, it's like, oh yeah, you know, like we can find Geren in the woods easily later on if he decides to go bad. The woods are filled with bugs, Vinky.
The woods are filled with bugs.
So at this point, I'm going to assume that like you're done with the Mifflet fun, and you're gonna make your way back where you all find Garen still like deep in discourse with Quaggy.
I would say yes. Like
Yeah.
after Buchtvana said, like, go and be peaceful centipede farmers.
Okay, perfect.
Oh no, does that
Walk in.
mean that we walked past all of the corpses?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Do you have this moment of like walking through the charnel house, before you
Garen like turns
climb
back. He's like, oh, we were just talking about the ecology of the different types of subterranean giant centipedes.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hey, Garen. I was farming experience.
Huh?
I'm so confused. I felt like we were seconds away from a riot there, and then they just gave us all of our money. I don't know what I did wrong. I think
Just nod, just smile and nod.
How did I fail successfully?
Buchtvana
So much
smiles.
blood.
Buchtvana smiles and gives a thumbs up and goes, ugly, lonely men are really easy to convince.
Oh my god!
And that's why I'm friends with bugs.
Fell
You
comes up
understand
to
how much
this
I lost my
one.
shit. Oh my
I wasn't
God.
expecting to
Yes,
get shot
one.
twice
He
this
has a
episode,
name.
but I mean,
He
like,
has a fucking name.
I'm sure he does.
Anyways, wow,
And-
this one.
And he'll kind of look around going, like, yeah, man, bugs are cool. And he fist bumps. And you're pretty cool, too.
That's right, Quaggy. Remember that. You might need to call on NPCs for help later, and Quaggy's gonna be here.
wow, I wonder if that's foreshadowing.
What is he talking about?
what's an NPC?
I want to talk in the third person too.
You
right.
usually do.
What is
Oh,
happening?
Now, now that we have finished our business here, shall we proceed to rest for the night?
Yeah.
Sounds
Yes.
good.
Quaggy, your fellow Mifflets may want to learn a few things from you.
Yeah, they're not my friends.
They might have to be.
No, they're all obsessed with coins.
Not anymore.
Oh, what?
Oh,
Huh?
What happened?
Garen just like is like sitting there and like watches as they all like walk past him back towards the entrance, and they're just Buchtvana's like, not anymore. And Geren like kind of like turns around and looks down the hallway that they came from.
The
And,
fucking
like,
charnel.
And then like slowly turns back, and he's like, fucking adventurers.
Foggy goes over to take a look.
Oh god.
And we're leaving.
And like the last thing is you make your way out of the old sycamore, back to the surface. Is you hear Quaggy's voice. Oh boy, you're all gonna eat so good tonight.
Oh my god.
It's
There's still gremlins.
Everything's coming up, Quaggy!
What the fuck was that?
They're still gremlins. They actively fucking eat each other.
What the fuck was that entire story plot point? What the fuck did we just do?
That was what we call a
Congratulations.
happy
It's just
ending.
like watching a Froggy Lock stream.
Holy shit! Oh my god!
The Fae make 0 sense and all the sense at the same time.
I'm gonna
Like I said, a
fucking
Froggy Lock stream.
That's right, baby.
lose it. Oh my
Vicky-
god.
Vinky climbs out into the open air and rolls their plans up and says, for all the things for them to write down, this actually doesn't tell us still what direction we need to go to get to the camp.
South.
Well, earlier someone said to the south.
Yes,
South.
but ontologically, by some strange magical force, I feel inclined to either go only southwest or southeast. I can't go straight south, and I don't know what to do about that.
The hex doesn't allow us to go south.
No! Straight south hex. What do we do?
I'm imagining Vinky having this breakdown about hexes in character, and everyone is just staring at him.
The actual breakdown that Vinky quietly has is sad, lonely men are easy to manipulate, and Vinky's like, am I easy to manipulate?
Oh my god.
Vinky, almost on cue as you have this mental breakdown
No.
and you talk about sad men. Brandon walks triumphantly up to you. All right, we've made a decision. We know which way to go.
You're my
You
hero in this
tasked
moment.
us with a thing, sir, and we have done that thing. We have made the decision.
You are saving me significantly right now. Which direction
We
are
are
we
going southeast.
Good job, Brandon.
And it's like
Right.
Vinky is just like, good job, Brandon. Like Garen will like walk by and he'll like slap Vinky in the back, and he's like, don't think about it too much, buddy.
Slaps him on the back of the head because he's so tall.
It's like this like utterance that like only Garen picks up. Like, I can't believe we walked out of that cave, and I feel like I'm the one who lost. I don't.
They see it like this. See it like this. Gremlins are hard to understand in that you could give them everything they would ever want, and they could live a peaceful life in the middle of nowhere, and one of them would still want to kill and eat one another. They do it all the time.
Garen's just in the distance, and all you hear is like, I don't know what you're talking about. Bugs are cool.
Oh my god.
Is that what you got out of this entire trip?
Garen just like thumbs up at Arasne.
All right, I can't judge. Your urn fucking croaks.
I guess we're stepping a distance away and camping for the night. God damn it.
Oh yeah. And of course, at this point, the ICQ occurs
Oh,
from
for
your tablet.
Pinky is at an emotional low, and then his mom texts him. Okay. He doesn't say a word to his team. He just sullenly pulls the tablet out and keeps walking.
It's been a few days. Do you have a kingdom yet? Any suitors I should know about?
Holy shit.
Vinky, like, this is visible to the group. Like, Vinky reads the slate and then, like, lifts it and slowly just, like, puts its edge to his forehead while he's walking.
Oh. Arasne immediately sees this and she's just like, oh, it's one of those messages, huh?
I need a moment. I need to think of a response. Okay.
Is it your mom again?
It's only ever, yes.
Tell her hi.
I will use some words for that. I will not need them for anything else. Vinky will reply, hello, mother. Not quite on the kingdom yet at this time. We are currently traveling southeast. We're near some rivers. Trying to pick up some loose ends. I've been on the road and not found any suitors in that time. And then, like, the font gets, like, 2 sizes smaller because he realizes following this up after saying I found no suitors is a bad look, but he writes Buchty says hi.
I also really enjoy that your vocal of I assume you just write in there as you were going.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. It's like when you really get into texting, you start writing up the sounds that you're thinking. Yeah.
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 Vinky,
So he says no,
does
no
like me,
suitors.
like
Vinky
writes how they talk.
He says, no suitors. Buchty says hi, and then he quietly puts his slate away and just like really wishes he ordered the way that he said those things in any other way after the fact.
How bad's the damage this time?
It's fine. She just wants to know how our travelers are going. She's a little overly ambitious to our progress and asking how the kingdom that we most certainly already have is flourishing.
Is she kidding me? We're out in the boonies right now.
You know, she's high expectations.
Yeah, I know.
Geren trots by on the horse. Should have told her about the bugs.
I didn't have enough words for the bugs.
We'll figure it out in the next go.
Arasne, are you single?
What?
Never mind.
She tenses up and slowly turns her head. Like you can hear the concrete of her head turning as she does it.
Brandon sits up straight. Yeah, Brandon sits up straighter in his horse.
Yeah, oh my god, no, the love rivalry. That's not actually a love rivalry between Vinky and Brandon. You'll not tarnish my saintess.
Oh my god.
Shit by the heavens she
You're
is.
stealing all my thunder. I'm totally gonna have Brendan like pull up the horse next to Geren and be like, so I'm like your squire, right? So we need to talk, sir. I have some concerns.
Geren like kind of like turns his body. He's like I guess I don't know what a squire is.
Well, an apprentice. I'm your apprentice. Let's go with that.
I mean, yeah, sure.
But like, would you say Vinky's sad and alone?
I mean, are we talking emotionally or technically?
Both.
Technically, no. Emotionally, I can't tell anything under that hat and goggles.
But I'm worried because he asked Arasne. He's single, and if he gets with Arasne, then I'll be sad and alone in this group.
Garen like whips around at Brandon. He's like, huh?
Well, you're just cool and don't care about that thing. The Lalaoopsie is the Lalaoopsie, and Fell has Pepin.
Like,
And
Bear, force, one.
I just blacked out.
Oh,
Happy Pride Month, everybody.
Happy Pride.
Enjoy before the logos change.
Oh
Like as Brandon is saying this, like Geren is like obviously turning around in his saddle to like look at people.
yeah,
And he's like, oh, uh-huh.
Lalaoopsie
Yeah.
waves a little twig arm at him, like making direct eye contact when he looks at her, and she's still waving for a beat when he looks away.
I assume Fell is just riding on Pepin's back.
Don't worry about it.
So,
Pippin. Just
I like Geren is like riding and he's got like one hand like on the reins and he puts the other like on his hip, or like, you know, like it just rests the other like on his thigh, like knuckles down, and he's just like, so wait, Vinky asked Arasne if she's single, but you're worried that and like Geren just like pauses for a second. It's like if he had a head, he would be rapidly blinking as you just see the gears just start to turn, and he like looks at Brandon. He's like, "You like Arasne."
Oh my god!
She's a saint.
She just blinks out of sync in the distance. Like she's not even listening.
She's just cuts like Arasne. She's like sitting there soggy and just like blinks out of sync.
One finger like in her ear.
Yeah, licks her eyeball.
Like
dragon
Geren like,
fly
looks
by.
back at Arasne, looks back at Brandon. I mean, like, she does cast god magic, so I guess.
I'm just a bit worried. Cause like if I was to put things in a number scale, which is how I do things, I feel I'm like a
shit, he
zero
can
right
count.
now.
He's a zero. I get you.
And Vinky's like a 2. And I'm just afraid that Vinky's gonna beat me out because Vinky's a 2 and I'm a 0.
And like, Geren will like,
I don't have magic. I have these hands.
Geren will like, you know, like what is it, like steer his horse like closer to Brandon, like as they're like trotting along and talking, and he'll like slap him on the back. It's like, and like, you don't need to be a wizard to slay a dragon.
Is that what I should do? Should I go find a dragon to slay?
No, that's not what I meant.
Okay.
You've
This is how
survived.
Brendan gets got.
You've survived so far. You've learned things, and you've acquired more skills. It's like you just need to learn more. And he'll like slap Brandon on the back. It's like, remember, and he'll like point to like the empty space where his head is, like just like that ethereal like trail of like green flame. And it's like, think like you're at level 7.
Oh, it went up.
I've always been a 6, up to a 7. Oh wow, you're really good at this show. You're pushing me beyond. All right.
Garen like puffs his chest out. He's like,
Yeah.
I had a lot of time to think, stuck like being in those woods.
He Brandon like nods and lets his horse sort of like fall behind from you at that point until he comes beside Vinky.
Oh no.
Hey there.
Vinky is pretending to not see him. Just like looking forward dully as he rides.
It's good weather, isn't it?
It's particularly mundane, which is good in this case, yes.
Little bit of precipitation in the air.
No.
I
You
taught
know
him
what
that
I
word.
feel?
Pardon?
You know what I feel?
What you feel?
I think a storm's coming. And he lets the horse go back. That is where we will call today's episode.
Thank you, everyone, for watching our train wreck of an episode. We love you all very much, and we'll see you all next time. So long and farewell. Goodbye.
Oh my throat. Oh my god.